Hello there everybody, it's me Paddy from across the Shock, and this is the view from my caravan that I was telling you about in yesterday's video. What a beautiful view. So I'm going to do a video today on a modern slip joint. I'll pause you for a second and I'll bring you down to the table. I just wanted you to see that view. Take care, back in a minute. Now, we're back again. And this is the slip joint. This is how it comes from Hennie Haynes in the UK. And this is called the Slipstream. Comes in this beautiful box. I'm not sure whether it's watertight or not, but it certainly looks that way. Lovely box. And there's the knife on the inside of it. Lovely padded box. I think the presentation is lovely. And I think when you hear the price of this knife and the materials that you get for that price, I think you'll agree that it's a fairly good bargain. And I genuinely mean that. I believe it is a bargain. Let's have a quick look around it. It's titanium, smooth titanium, but yet with the shape of the blade or shape of the handle, it really is very, very comfortable and very secure in hand. You can pinch it, but there is a nail nick here for pulling it out. It is a solid pull, probably about a 6. Which is just lovely for a slip joint, I think. I think 6 is secure. It really is. It would take you all your hand. It has a half stop, which is very secure. A lot of people don't like using half stops, but I can quite happily do that and know it's going to be okay because I've been using it. So, like I said, it's called the Slipstream. I'm not going to keep wiping these. It's just a magnet for thumbprints, but beautiful tool, like a full bolster there, just with the thread across there. But a gorgeous shape. Now, I hear a lot of you saying there is so many of them shaped knives about at the minute in modern traditionals. And you're right, there is. There is quite a few. And they're very expensive. This is titanium. This is S35VN. This has got the most beautiful clip. Stassa would love this clip. It really is a beautiful clip point on it. Really, really nice, with a lovely swedge at the top here. I'll give you a couple of measurements and then we'll talk a wee bit more about it. Now, the blade length is it's about 7 centimetres long cutting length, and that's about 2 3/4. And it's about 3 inches. It's right on that limit of a UK friendly carry, but it is a UK friendly. Its overall length is about 17.5 centimetres, which is about 6 3/4. So just a nice size for a pocket knife. And I'll give you a weight for it. Now, let's just get this down here. I check the weights. And we should be in ounces, are we? No, we're in grams. So in grams, it is 80 grams, which in ounces is 2.8 ounces. So it's under that 3-ounce weight restriction that a lot of people place on knives. Now, let's give you a thickness on the blade stock. And the thickness is, I don't know if you can see that, it's 0.1 of an inch. So, just a lovely thickness for a blade. It really is for a pocket knife. The fit and finish is absolutely stunning. It really is. I find it very hard to find any fault. There is nothing there. The terminus is lovely. The feel of it is so smooth. It's slightly rounded at the edges. So in the hand, there is nothing. There is no hot spot whatsoever. And you really could do quite a lot of work with this. This is just... It's not just a pocket knife. This is an EDC, everyday carry knife. And I think you'll find it's beautiful looking, and that is open to analysation. And have you seen what Stas is doing at the minute? He could actually just make an absolute dream out of a knife like this. For me, I'm quite happy the way this one is. I don't have many just plain titanium, and I quite like it. It's simple, it's clean. When you bring it out, you know, it looks nice. It's not, but it's, you know, a clip point over here is quite scary to a lot of people, but it's legal, so I don't mind. They can be scared all they like. There's nothing much I can do as long as I don't bring it out to stab somebody. The writing on it, it's the H for Hennie Haynes, which is the company over here that makes this. And on the other side, all it's got is S35VN. If you can see there. I'm not sure how this light's going to be in the video, but I'm literally doing it in front of my caravan. I'll just, look, this is where we are. This is where I'm doing the video. So I'm not sure what the light's like. We'll have to just check it. But there we go. I think that is a beautiful knife. And the price, I hear you asking. Look, there's an awful lot out there, companies that are doing this shape. And their knives are about £180 to £200 or dollars, whichever way you want to put it. This is made by Hennie Haynes. This is one of their, every year they do a couple of knives that are just for them. They're selling this for about £89, which is about $100. I think for S35VN titanium, it is just a dream, an absolutely beautiful knife. It's made by, I don't know here, I would say it's probably a Chinese manufacturer. I'm not sure who it is. I haven't inquired. I'm not worried. What I can tell you from my own experience with this knife, and anybody else, especially over in the UK that have bought them, that it's first class. It's first class. So even if you're in America, Hennie Haynes posts anywhere. I think you can get this knife delivered to you in the States for less than what a lot of these other companies are charging for a very similar product. I think it's a beautiful buy. If you're in the UK, this is, to me, just go and buy one before Hennie Haynes run out, because they're not an everlasting supply. He gets so many, orders so many in, and then once they're gone, they're gone. And he has done that with quite a few knives. So I would just go ahead and order it. That is my little review. I'll give you a couple of size comparisons. Here's the Kaiser, and this is the Zip Slip. Again, there's not that much difference in size. A bigger blade length, a little bit. The handles are probably just about the same. I'll put them they're choil to choil. It's just a bigger blade on the Hennie Haynes version, the Slipstream and the Zip Slip, and there's the Benchmade Proper. That's a well-used Benchmade Proper, that one, let me tell you. So, again, similar length. It's just a similar slip joint. So, now, I have one more knife that I want to show, and it's one that you haven't seen in the channel, and you will be, well, not that soon, because I've that many knives to catch up on in my little absence. Look at this. This is something you don't see every day. This is a Queen knife, and this is the number 3, the Queen cutlery. There we are. Number 3. It's coming out. Shoot, let me just see if I can get it. There we go. The Queen Cutlery number 3. A beautiful, big slipstream. Now, this is not UK. Look at that wood on that handle. Isn't that beautiful? This is in D2. This is just an amazing knife. Look at the size of it. It's just stunning. So there'll be a review of this one coming very, very shortly. So, take care, folks. The Hennie Haynes Slipstream, highly recommended if you're in the UK. Even if you're in the States for £89, you know, it's about $100. That, to me, is a bargain. For the materials, the fit and finish, it's just stunning. So, I'm away. Take care. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye. Cup of tea time.